Alright, yo, what is up? So I thought I'd try to redo a video that I did once when I was a kid, or I guess a teenager. I don't know how long ago. When I'll look it up later or something. So I reviewed this bass once before. Now that I'm a little less awkward. Still very awkward, just a little less. I thought, since I just did a whole ass album with this thing, that I'll still be uploading every Monday until the album's done. I figured I might as well redo a bass review on my first bass. Little story, my first bass was actually a Fender Skull and Crossbones PJ bass that got stolen real quick because I used to live in the hood, and I left my bass in the car at a Walmart. It got stolen, the car got stolen. The police found that the bass wasn't there, and then my dad said, "You're never gonna play bass again." And well, that was very devastating. I don't know why my dad decided to change his mind, but I'm very glad he did. And we went to a Parker's Music, rest in peace, that store, because it doesn't exist anymore. And he was just like, "Pick one out." I was like, okay. And at the time, I was such a huge fan of Mick Thompson. And I really wanted his guitar, but in a bass. And so I looked everywhere, and they just did not have it. The place had two options for BC Rich. It was this one or Widow. And the Widow, even as like a little kid, I was just like, that's too much. I gotta have a BC Rich, just like my favorite guitar player, Mick Thompson. And so I went ahead and got this. I didn't know at the time, but this is a pretty damn good bass. It's a mid bass, one that I've had for I don't know how many years. I don't know what year I got it. I've been playing bass for, I want to say, around 20 years or so. I started when I was little. I just don't remember when. So this bass is really, really old. So yeah, that's the little story as to like how I ended up getting this thing, and now I consider this my first bass. Anyway, so I had to do some digging. It's hard to find any information on a bass like this. Well, a bass this old, really. So the body material is a maple body, dot inlays, and it comes in a couple of finishes. I got the black, chrome hardware, and 2 P pickups. I'm going to assume that this is a rosewood fretboard, because it doesn't even, the site that I'm on doesn't even tell me what the fretboard is. But I mean, it's a maple neck for sure. Maple neck, probably rosewood fretboard, 24 frets, 4 strings, 2 split coil pickups from BC Rich. One of my favorite features about this thing is a fucking toggle switch, bro. This is also another giant reason why I'm making this video. Besides me making the Murder Doll album thing, using this bass, which is what they used on the album, probably like a USA version, I don't remember. In the music videos, they use a black BC Rich Mockingbird. So I decided to bring this out of retirement. Another big reason I want to make this video is because if BC Rich just so happens to see this, I want them to bring this back. A 3-way toggle. Oh my god. I love using this thing. I don't know why it's not standard in most basses. Like, my Dingwall has a 6-way, and it's a fucking it's a knob. I can't stand that shit. I can't change it, but I mean, whatever. Both of my Mockingbirds have a 3-way toggle, and I look at the new ones now, and they're all like PJ pickups in their EMGs, and there's no fucking toggle. Like, I can't. Why don't they have like a mid-tier version anymore? It's just like you either get this one or you don't. And they're neck through, I believe. I don't even think they're bolt on. Let me check. Yeah, they're all neck through. Alright, so I'm looking at them now. Starting price is $1,500. Bro, if I'm not mistaken, I almost remember how much this thing cost. Back in like the early 2000s, this was like 400 something bucks. and it's such a solid ass bass. Like it still plays so good today. I mean, you hear it in the videos. Like, yeah, it's an EMG, P, and PJ, and it's like, it has 4 knobs. Bro, I don't want it. Just give me a pickup selector, bro. I'm not gonna blend them. No one has time to blend. The second you put it in your case, you're gonna lose your settings. You're never gonna get that exact blend again. I don't understand why people like that or want that, or why the option is even there. Just give me a fucking 3-way toggle switch. I'm sounding a little pissed, but like, that's how much I care about this thing. And like, they're all expensive. Like, why isn't there, like, I don't know, a $700 version with BC Rich pickups or something? Because, like, truth be told, I really dig these pickups. They sound really good. One thing you might notice with this, besides this giant chunk of wood missing, which I got mad one day when I was little, and like, I hit it and I hit the wall and this chunk came off, and then I was like, shit, I wasn't really that mad, and then I was mad at myself for for hitting it, but also that I had to switch the D-string tuner. I put a Grover on it because that's the only other brand I heard at the time. But anyway, they don't have a bolt-on version. They don't have a mid-spec version. They don't even do the 2-piece style anymore, which, like, you know, you don't see that anymore nowadays. And I genuinely like this configuration. It's a really dope thing. Alright, so now I'm going to give you some samples of like what the bass sounds like. Oh yeah, and these are regular BC Rich tuners. This is the original nut. It's pretty much all original, minus this tuner that I had to switch out because I was tuning it, and then this shit just like snapped. It's all original minus that. The way the toggle switch works is bridge, both, neck, volume, tone. You know, nothing out of the ordinary. But yeah, let's get to some sound clips. So whatever plugin I end up using to do the tones or whatever, I'll put it down on the screen, and then I'll give you what they sound like on a bridge, both, and then neck, and also just different tones you can get out of it. It's really dope. Hope you enjoy. final thoughts. Something I forgot to mention. The bass is not very slappable. I guess I've just gotten used to playing other things along the years that, like, now that I bring this out of retirement ever so often, I forget, you know, I'm not used to slapping it. It just doesn't feel very slappable to me, but it still sounds very good when I slap it. I put brand new strings on this bass just for this video, and this thing's going right back in the closet because I don't want any more dings on it, or the potential for more dings. I wish that BC Rich would make like another mid-level, unless there's like, I still have the website pulled up, unless there's like one I'm not finding on their site, because it's just not there. It's just the Heritage Classic Mockingbird bass, and it's the 1500 to 1600 price range. If they could give me like something badass like the Platinum series, you know, with like respectable specs, that's something that'll hold up, that would be super dope. And if anyone from BC Rich sees this, I hope y'all would consider making like a mid-level bass for those who can't, you know, afford to shell out 1500 bucks. That's all I'm saying. And also, please bring back the 3-way pickup selector. I love this thing. And also bring back this configuration. If you guys still make your own pickups, do this configuration too. Have the PJ. Shit, fucking bring back the Music Man humbucker ones. I really wish I could play one of those. That thing looks so dope, and I remember when they came out and I could not get one. And I wish one day I can get one so I can try them out. I'm really happy I can redo this video to really show off this bass, how badass it is, and to like hopefully somebody in research who could possibly hear it will take this into consideration. But it was fun. As you can see, this thing it sounds pretty great. The bridge pickup is a little thin when it's combined with when it's combined all together, like it sounds like a P bass but with like with some extra bite. And then when you switch it to the P, these pickups are just a little bit heavier, around like the 400 350 hertz range, but still like it doesn't sound like an aggressive pickup. It doesn't sound aggressive, so I guess like when you combine them, that they're kind of a good combination together, which I mean, to me it sounds great. It's fun having the ability to just switch back and forth with this toggle. And then also these pickups actually take distortion really, really well. They're very versatile. I used to play this bass all around when I was a little kid playing cumbia music. It obviously plays metal. It obviously plays Murder Dolls. I did a Google cover with this, just using the neck pickup. Yeah, this bass is great. I hope BC Rich, if and when they ever start thinking about making mid-level basses again, hopefully do something very similar to this Platinum series. And yeah, that is all. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. Check out Zombie Penguin Studios on Spotify. Check out Man the Moon, Guamski. There's a merch link down below. And check out the originals. I have a lot of playthroughs of like original music under the Zombie Penguin originals playlist on my profile. But with that, I'm gonna let you go. Peace.